Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Grow Yourself podcast. My name is Liel, and I am so excited to be making episode 3 all the way from across the globe in Israel. I am so grateful for the opportunity to be spending the next year here studying in seminary. I know this year is going to be full of amazing experiences, and it's just getting started. This past Shabbos, my friends and I were in Ramat Beit Shemesh, and right around the corner from my seminary, we went to this tiny shul called the Carlebach Shul, and it is really special. It's a tiny little room packed with every single type of Jew you could imagine. Everyone. Friday night, me and my friends squeeze into the women's side, and we're shoulder to shoulder, and as I'm davening, I notice something. I look towards the front of the room, and I see a young Israeli woman, and she's davening, and peeking out of her sitter is a picture of a young man smiling. And there's something about this picture that just catches my eye, almost like a glow. And I just know there has to be a story there. Finally, a chair opens next to this woman, so I squeeze my way all the way to sit next to her. And when I get the chance, I lean over and I say, "Excuse me, if you don't mind me asking, I noticed that you have this picture in your sitter, and I was just wondering if you could tell me anything about it." She says to me, "This man was my best friend growing up. His name was Neria Aron Nigari. And just 2 months after Neria joined the IDF this year, his base was infiltrated, and Neria was murdered. And he was killed trying to protect the other people on the base. He died a hero." She shows me the picture again, and this man has the biggest smile, radiating with so much light. And next to him is a Hebrew quote. She says, "This is something Neria always used to say and truly live by." The quote was, "Ani ohev lirkod lihishtacharer ki ilu ani levad ba'olam." It meant, I love to dance and let loose as if I'm alone in the world. She said that was what Neria was all about, smiling and just full of life, and he would just dance like no one was watching. Her eyes start welling up with tears, and my eyes start welling up with tears, so I just put my arm around her, and we sing. And as we're singing, I realize there I was, a million miles away from my family, putting my arm around this Israeli woman who I've never met in my life, crying and singing together. I could never have imagined this. What a way to welcome Shabbos. And after we were done singing, she turns to me and says, I don't know how to say this in English, but regasht oti. So I asked someone to translate for me, and it meant, "You touched me." So I say to her, "Regasht oti, you touched me." Then she tells me she wants me to keep the picture of Neria, and I give her a hug, and we hugged each other for the longest time. We just squeeze each other, and after, I tell her I'm going to put this picture over my bed as a reminder every single time I see this picture to be more like Neria. I think we could all be a little more like Neria. To smile more, to not care what people think of you. This Shabbos, bring it in with a little more excitement than you normally do. This Simchas Torah, dance like no one is watching you. Just let loose and do it for Neria. Every single one of us has a story. And just like people can impact us, we also have no idea the impact that we can leave in someone else's life. And it's up to us to go look for those stories, because that is when you grow yourself. Thank you so much for listening to the Grow Yourself podcast. I'm Liel, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye.